How you guys doing? We're live in the Radio Shack. I just got in. I've been down in the back 40 chainsawing up some trees that fell down. So figure turn her on and see if we got any skip coming. I don't think there is a whole lot of skip coming in here. See if anybody can hear me. I'm on 395. CQ, calling CQDX, calling CQ. This is UDX 791. UDX 791 on the Gulf Islands in the North Pacific. I hear people calling for me. CQDX, calling CQ, calling CQDX. This is UDX 791 on the Gulf Islands in the North Pacific. Sounding good there, 25. You're making a good trip here to the Gulf Islands in the North Pacific, Q5.
Somebody says 337. Yeah, somewhere in Wisconsin.
This is 791 here, Gulf Islands, North Pacific. We're waving at you.
Oh, it's 337 in New York City.
Yeah, Land of Lincoln, we hear you out there. I don't know if that other station can hear me. Yeah, Land of Lincoln, we're waving at you, buddy. Yeah, you're sounding good there, Land of Lincoln. This is 791 on the Gulf Islands.
10-4, yeah, this is 337 New York City.
Yeah, 337, we hear you out here too on the Gulf Islands. 791 Gulf Islands on the side. Land of Lincoln, you're making a good trip too. We're waving at you, buddy. 791 on the side. I stirred up a hornet's nest, man. Yeah, Iowa, you're sounding good too. Q5 out here on the Gulf Islands. 791 Gulf Islands, North Pacific, QSX.
Every time you see us, there's somebody else that's trying to do it at the same time, Roger.
So we got a douchebag in there. Let me crank up the horsepower a little bit. How's that? This is 791.
All right, have a good one there in Florida. 73 from Iowa.
Take care. 791 Gulf Islands on the side.
7 New York City.
Somebody probably came up from channel 38.
Well, you're making a good trip here. Give me an 8/7 here on this old Yaesu 757 GX2 with a 10-watt microphone.
WDTV.
70 foot to the top.
Oh, no. You're not late. I just turned it on. I've only been live streaming for 3 minutes and 24 seconds. I've been outside cutting up some trees with a chainsaw. Back 40 of our property. We have a ravine, a deep ravine in the back 40. So I was down there and I noticed 3 trees were down. We had a lot of rain overnight. We had 72 millimeters and then some winds and some dead, a few dead trees came down. So I bucked them up and threw them in a pile. Boom, first in, you betcha. I'm on 395. Heard Italy today in my vehicle. I did work some skip in the vehicle today. Didn't hear any UK though. Well, let's go to 40. It's a little quiet and we're going to try for some skip on 40. CQDX, CQDX. This is UDX 791 Gulf Islands, North Pacific. Quiet. See if anybody can hear me. Anybody hear me out in skip land? It's good to pick a quiet channel sometimes. I worked a bunch of Hawaiian skip last night on AM barefoot. Right on, WDTV. Yeah. Thanks for tuning in, man. Beautiful day here on the Gulf Islands. Sunny and blue skies. CQ, CQDX, CQ. This is UDX 791 Gulf Islands, North Pacific. Where's my water? Really quiet out there. There's not a lot of skip. Channel 405, CQDX, CQDX. This is UDX 791 UDX 791 on the Gulf Islands in the North Pacific. 338 North Carolina. We're waving at you, buddy. It's pretty quiet out on this end, so didn't know if we had any conditions. You're sounding good. Thanks for coming back to me there. 338 North Carolina. Have a good one out there and happy DXing. UDX 791 here on the Gulf Islands in the North Pacific. One, I made a few contacts in the other channel. Let's see. Anybody else out there copy UDX 791 Gulf Islands, North Pacific? .38 is noisy. That's 38. Total train wreck. .36. I'm on 365. Let's see if we can talk to somebody. CQ, calling CQDX. CQ, this is UDX 791, UDX 791 on the Gulf Islands in the North Pacific.
791, yeah, 256 miles.
256. Boy, you got really good audio there, 256. Great sound and station.
I sure appreciate that. You just got covered on for that. There wasn't anybody in there but you. Then when you came there last time, it just kind of got a little bit in there. But go ahead, sir. You sound good. Gee, don't echo November Echo, Iowa. Back to you.
All right, they're sounding good there, 256. We don't have a lot of skip on this side today. Weak conditions, but you're coming in real good. Q5 all the way. QTH is off the west coast of Canada out here on the Gulf Islands. All right there, my friend. Thanks for the comeback. Yeah, looks like propagation is definitely changing. 256 Iowa. Have a good day, my friend. This is UDX 791 on the Gulf Islands on the site. All right, take care. Okay, 1375. Turn the preamp off. CQDX, this is UDX 791 on the Gulf Islands. UDX 791, Gulf Islands, North Pacific. Very quiet. 375, lower sideband. CQ, calling CQDX, UDX 791, North Pacific.
At 791, we got you in there. Universal Radio, 222, San Augustine Beach, Florida. Go ahead.
222. I think I've talked to you before, man. Yeah, you're just loud and proud up here on the Gulf Islands off the west coast of Canada.
Okay, copy that. We're about 2 miles from the Atlantic Ocean there, Roger. You sounded good down this way.
2 miles from the Atlantic. We're about 900 feet or 950 feet from the Pacific Ocean here, Roger.
Oh, yeah, roger that. Well, good talking to you once again, and enjoy the DX, and we'll let you get back to it.
Yeah, you as well, my friend. Have a good one there, 222. Universal 222. Have a good one, buddy. Happy DX and UDX 791, Gulf Islands on the site. Yeah, 200. I hear a 222 New York as well. I just to Florida. Hey, 222 New York. We're waving at you, buddy, from the Gulf, the west coast of Canada. It's very weak. Hello, Jesse. Top of the morning. Top of the morning. There's not a lot of skip here today. All right there, 222. We don't have a lot of conditions out here on the west coast today. It's pretty weak. Hey, cheers to you. 222 New York, UDX 791, Gulf Islands, North Pacific, QSX. Let's read the mail. I hear people calling me, but I just can't even, they're just way in the background. Well, I like that shirt too. And the reason I got an American flag, because I'm not very happy with Canada. They do sell them with Canadian flags, but I don't really want to wear a Canadian flag unless it's upside down, right? Now, I do have a Canadian flag back there, but we want the American flag showing before the Canadian flag. Once Trudeau's gone, then I'll probably get one with a Canadian flag, right? Gotta wait till Trudeau's gone, though. CQDX, this is UDX 791. UDX 791 on the Gulf Islands in the North Pacific. We're saying hello right back there, 50-50 Michigan. Sounding good out here off the west coast of Canada, brother. 50-50 Michigan, 791 waving. All right, 50-50 Michigan. Have a good one out there. UDX 791, Gulf Islands, North Pacific on the side. All right, 50-50. Thanks for the comeback, my friend. Have a good day. What's left of it? UDX 791, Gulf Islands on the site. I've always preferred and wanted to live since. Yeah, I like the States too. I like it even more now that we got a dictator in power, right? I mean, Joe Biden, I don't like either. I can't stand the guy, but I really hate Trudeau. I just absolutely can't stand him. Can't stand the sight of him. Can't stand the sound of him. Love to see that guy in person so I could tell him how I feel. It'd be awesome. Oh, and I would tell him how I feel. Anybody else out there copy UDX 791? UDX 791 on the Gulf Islands in the North Pacific. Oh, man. But America, there's way more. Exactly. Yeah. And they got the Second Amendment down there too, which I like. I like the way Americans think myself. In Canada, they don't even have term limits. Trudeau could be. I know. That's what bothers me. That's what really pisses me off. You know what I mean? I get my blood boiling when I think about that. There should be a term limit. This dictator could be life because there's a lot of idiots out there that like him. CQDX, UDX 791, Gulf Islands, North Pacific. Hey, 32, sounding good, brother. 32, Minnesota, waving right back to you from the Gulf Islands off the west coast of Canada. Yeah, you sounded good there, 32, Minnesota. Whereabouts are you, Minneapolis?
St. Paul.
Right on, man. Well, you're doing a good trip out here to the Gulf Islands off the southwest coast of British Columbia. All right, brother. Yeah, you're sounding real good. We got a beautiful day out here, blue sky, sunshine, but it was cool. A cool front came through, and right now it's only about 45 degrees, which is pretty cold. Gotta love it, man. I like fall, though. It is a nice time of the year, and kind of, as much as I love summer, it gets pretty dry, a lot of watering in the garden. Rolled up the hoses now till spring. We let Mother Nature do its.
Yeah, yes, no, brother. All right, we're let's go before the band gets too busy. 91, you be good, brother. 32, St. Paul.
All right, 32, St. Paul. Have a good one, my friend, and enjoy the evening. This is UDX 791, Gulf Islands on the site. Okay, let's read the mail. That's something like China, Nazi, or Soviet Union. Yeah, well, they're talking about universal basic income now. That's what Trudeau's talking about. Americans are surprised whenever I tell them Canada has no. Yeah, it's totally ridiculous. It is absolutely nuts that there's no term limit, man. I think that, I don't know who makes up that rule. It's like being the King of England. You're in there or the Queen of England, you're in there till you die. Anybody else out there copy UDX 791 on the Gulf Islands in the North Pacific?
Good afternoon to you, 791. Good afternoon, 791, 329 Arizona waving.
329. You came shaking the radio when you're coming in so loud.
Roger, Tom. That's all we hear in the desert is you.
That's a good thing, and that's the only thing we're hearing out here on the Gulf Islands is you, man. I'd like to be in the desert right now. It's nice and sunny. Well, it's sunny here, but you got the warmth. You got the heat. Are you in Phoenix? What part of Arizona are you in? Are you down in Phoenix?
Southwest of Phoenix.
Nice. Good area to be, man. A nice place to be all winter long, man. Soaking up that sun and heat.
Yes, sir. I used to live up in Seattle area. I was in the military. Like I say, I'm retired. I can't do the snow no more. 791. Enjoy the rest of your day. 329 Arizona.
All right, 329 Arizona. Have a good one, buddy. Our islands are about 100 miles north of Seattle as the crow flies, so yeah, it can get pretty wet up here in the wintertime, that's for sure. Cheers, buddy. Have a good evening. UDX 791 on the site. Or surprise. Yeah, I know. Not that easy to move to the States, so unfortunately. Unless you move in illegally or something like Canada, right? You try to move in legally, it's difficult, but if you move in illegally, it's probably easy. Hey, World Radio, 1743, UDX 791, Gulf Islands.
1743 we just about here. You got a couple big power areas out there, but we sort of got some kind of signal from you. You got one radio 1742 will be on the side.
Hey, World Radio, 1743, UDX 791, Gulf Islands. CQDX, CQ, UDX 791, Gulf Islands, North Pacific. I hear you calling me out there. There's somebody else in there with you, but I do hear you're calling 791. We're going to stand by, get that number out of there. This is 791, Gulf Islands, North Pacific on the side. I'm gonna turn channel, sir. 375. I'm on 395 now. We'll see how long we'll do a live stream for. It's not going to be a long live stream. CQDX, CQDX. This is UDX 791. UDX 791 on the Gulf Islands in the North Pacific. I'll do a couple more contacts, and then I think I'm going to pull the plug, maybe go to 20 minutes or so. And then, hey, 675 out there in the diesel wagon, sounding good out here on the Gulf Islands off the west coast of Canada, making a good trip. Bring her back there, 675. I don't know if you lost me or not, but 675, this is 791 waving. Really poor conditions. They hear me, then they're gone. I guess we lost you. 675 Iowa, have a good one, buddy. UDX 791, Gulf Islands on the site. Yeah, conditions are not very good up here today. Very, very weak conditions. Propagation's kind of fading out on us up this way. Looks like the skip is going. Anyway, guys, cheers to you. 675 diesel wagon, Iowa, 791 Gulf Islands on the site.
675 diesel wagon, 2180 Phoenix in a mobile.
2180 smoking in here to the Gulf Islands. That guy's loud. UDX 791, Gulf Islands, North Pacific on the side. Be quiet out there, man. Channel 41, QSK, 41. Yeah, you're sounding good, man. I thought the skip was kind of fading out on us until I went up to 41 and heard you slamming in here. 791 Gulf Islands waving.
Oh, 791 again. Good gracious. You're coming in here big time. 1641. Waving the hand. Saying hello again.
Yeah, what was your QTH again?
Phoenix, Arizona.
Oh, that's right. 1641, right?
That's correct.
Yeah, you're booming in here, man. Holy cow, are you loud? And very good audio there.
Oh, you're sounding good down here, too. Oh, by the way, I think I gave you the wrong name. It was Dr. Ken Berry. I think I said Dr. Ken Byrne.
You did. So Dr. Kim Berry. I'll write it down. Thank you.
PBS special from Ken Burns, and I think I got the two names mixed up.
Okay, so it's Kim Berry.
Yeah, Peyton Henry.
Okay, gotcha. I wrote it down here. Awesome. All right, I'll check that out. It'll be on YouTube.
Yeah, how did those eggs taste the next morning?
Beautiful. I did a white egg scramble, but I threw some real eggs in there too with yolks.
Just adds a whole new flavor to it, doesn't it?
I'm actually having some roast beef tonight too. My wife bought some roast, and so it's in the oven right now. I'm gonna have some roast beef.
Oh, tasty.
I like meat, man. I am a meat eater, man. I don't know. I could never be a vegetarian. It's pretty tough.
That's kind of like being a vegan. You never know.
No, couldn't do it, man. I mean, hey, whatever makes people happy, but it's not for me.
I hear you. All right. Well, I gotta get it prepared, do my honeydew list. I got some dishes I gotta get done. All right, Kevin 335. I'll talk to you later. UDX 791. I will talk to you later. 1641 down here. Take a patch. We're off the gate.
All right there, buddy. Take care, man. Good to talk to you again, and sorry to butt into your queue. So there, have a good one. Thanks for the info. We'll talk again soon. UDX 791 on the site.
TC will catch later on this evening, maybe. 335 down here in Glendale. We're on this side.
335 Glendale, Arizona. Quiet out there, man.
Having a ream out here today.
$38. $37. I'm going to make one more call.
23 Florida, standing by.
Hey, 23 Florida, UDX 791, Gulf Islands, North Pacific. All right, 23 Florida. Have a good one, buddy. Sounding good up here off the west coast of Canada. UDX 791 on the side, 73. Who's coming in? Sounds good. That guy was Florida, 23 Florida. It's really quiet, but if I put my preamp on, watch.
You're sounding good. 73C, 500, state of Maine. Taking my doors open.
500. How about it? 500 Maine, 500 state of Maine, UDX 791 out here on the Gulf Islands, North Pacific. How about that 500 Maine, 500 UDX 791 Gulf Islands? I can hear people calling me in the distance, but it's not, I can't get to them. Who's coming in house? How far away are you from Florida? I'm thinking about 2,600 miles. 2,600 miles, something like that. CQ, CQDX, CQ, UDX 791, Gulf Islands, North Pacific. Yeah, it's probably 2,600 miles. Well, it's 2,600 miles to Hawaii, so I'm guessing it's probably 2,600 miles to Florida. CQDX. This is UDX 791 on the Gulf Islands in the North Pacific. Hey, 163 Dallas, we're waving at you. You're sounding good there. UDX 791, Gulf Islands. (163) mobile, 163 Dallas, UDX 791, Gulf Islands on the site. Really crappy conditions today. That's far away. No, yeah, it is a long way. It's at least 2,600 miles. You can Google it. So, distance from Victoria, British Columbia, because we're near Victoria, to say Florida. Say, just say Palm Beach, Florida, or something like that. CQDX, UDX 791, Gulf Islands, North Pacific on the side. World Radio 080, World Radio 080, Virginia. Sounding good on the west coast of Canada. Gulf Islands, 791, Gulf Islands, waving. Yeah, I heard you 396. I hear you out there too, man. Actually, I talked to you in my mobile. This morning there. 396 Nebraska sounding good as well. UDX 791 Gulf Islands on the site. God, it's already turned noisy in there. That's pretty far away, 2,600 miles. 396 Big Block, gotta love it. 396 Nebraska, cheers to you, buddy. Good to hear you out there again. UDX 791 Gulf Islands, North Pacific on the side. It is noisy out there, man. I can actually look that up. I should look it up for you. I'll tell you how far it is. (3,274 miles. I hear somebody calling 791 out there. I calling 791. Bring her back. We're listening for you. 791 Gulf Islands on the site. Hey, 253 Missouri. We're waving right back at you, buddy. Thanks for the comeback out there. Sounding good, my friend, from Missouri. Have a good one, 253 Missouri. Cheers and beers, buddy, and have a good evening and happy DXing. I appreciate the comeback. UDX 791, Gulf Islands on the site. It's 3,274 miles from here to Florida. 3,000, I would... Really? Oh, you could easily do it. So 3,274 miles from here to Florida. That's how far it is, man. That's a long way. So it's actually farther to Florida than it is to Hawaii. Hawaii's closer by 600 miles or something like that. Wow. Amazing, eh? I'm happy with a contact 600 miles away. But you know what? I like the shorter contacts myself. I would actually, I'm more impressed if you can do a 600-mile contact to Scotland than my 3,000-mile, because short skip is usually hard to talk. So I'm more tickled pink when I can talk to somebody in Seattle just over 100 miles away, right? And that's a good contact. If you can talk from where you are to Scotland, that's short skip, dude. That's a good contact. I find that more impressive than the long distance stuff. If I hear somebody somewhere else in our province, I get excited to hear that skip. But this stuff comes in all the time, like United States, right? And all over parts of Canada. But if I'm talking 200 miles away or 600, that's awesome. Yeah, I love short skip. Short skip's awesome. Yeah, we don't get a lot of short skip here, WDTV, not at all. The last time I shot short skip was a guy in southeastern British Columbia. And I actually worked him in my car a couple of times in my truck. And I worked him here. And I do have video gates of me talking the short skip. He was in eastern, I'm trying to think, was it Fernie? He was in southeastern British Columbia. Oh, you got a phone call? No problem, Jesse. I'm here. I'm not going anywhere until the end of this live stream. But anyway, yeah, so that was short skip. Idaho is short skip. Seattle, and I talked to Mount Vernon a couple of weeks back. I talked to a guy in Mount Vernon. I had the beam pointed southeast, and I hear this guy coming back to me is like kind of fading in and out, and that's probably 100 miles away, something like that. So pretty good. That was pretty good skip. I talked to Scotland yesterday in my truck. Jonathan, have a great video. 204 out there in Abbotsford. Hey, right on. 204 in Abbotsford. Jonathan, right on. Thanks for joining in, buddy. See, Abbotsford's not short skip, but it's pretty far to talk local from here out on the Gulf Islands. But I have talked out that way before. And if you had a flat side beam and I pointed my beam out that way, we can do it. I talked to Squamish, but Abbotsford, yeah, that's quite a ways from here too. I'm on 375, right? CQDX, UDX 791, UDX 791, Gulf Islands, North Pacific. You know what I hear? I hear a lot of people calling for a guy 999. I hear 999 all the time. I don't hear him, but I hear people calling for him, even when I'm in my truck. So I think that guy's in Chilliwack or something. See, Chilliwack's pretty far from here too to talk local. That's in the eastern Fraser Valley, and we're out here on the islands. So what did I had couscous. I bought a 4-pack of couscous at the deli where I work, and I had couscous. 999 is indeed in Chilliwack. Yeah, I cannot hear that guy. Palm Planet, good to see you in there. I just went down to the ravine and there was a few trees that had fallen down on the Swampsonii palms. They are in water right now. The creek is flowing, and the Swampsonii palms are growing in standing water. So I shot a video. I'll try to upload that one tonight. And actually, I just uploaded another video. And I had to go down there with a chainsaw and pull the trees off them. They squished a bunch of them, unfortunately, but they should recover. I see one frond broken, but a bunch of the other ones got squished. I saw your video and commented on it. I hope I hope they'll be okay. I think they'll be all right. But yeah, I shot another video. I'll put on there a close-up of the palms growing in the water. And yeah, the creek is just gushing. We had 72 millimeters of rain last night. 25 millimeters is an inch. So we had just about 3 inches of rain. Yeah, they're just amazing. There's so many of them down there, and they're flawless. But when I went down there, because I went down there to shoot a video, I just got home from work, and I said, what? Look at the trees down, because we had some wind last night, and the ground is saturated down there in the ravine. The tree was dead. Well, when you got a tree with rotten roots and you get a little bit of wind, well, those alders come down easy. And they rot fast, too. But anyway, I bucked it up with a chainsaw, dragged it off, fell in the creek, got a total soaker. So I'm drying my boots off in front of the fireplace right now. We got a beautiful sunny day here, blue sky, sunshine. It's gorgeous out. Yeah, the trees fell in the swamp. Well, it's in the forest, Abstract Tom. It's not anywhere near our garden. Got up to 61. Yeah, no, it's cold here right now. It is Actually, it's 47 degrees here right now. Clear sky, sunshine. So it's a cool day. There was cars with snow on them this morning. When I went to work, there are areas of Salt Spring Island that got snow at higher elevations, man. I actually take some snow off someone's car and I made a snowball. Some people on Salt Spring Island probably had like half an inch or 3/4 of an inch of snow. It was 80, 80, nice. Yeah, no, not here, man. It's beautiful out, but it ain't here. I'll off and I'll show you what it's like. I like to give you guys a little rundown of what's going on here. So yeah, we had a lot of rain, man. It was just chucking her down. It was like a monsoon rain. So let's just go out here, get outside and get some fresh air out of the radio room, right? Okay. Go out into the garden. And yeah, we didn't have any snow at this end of the island. Thank God. We're too near the ocean. We don't want any snow. So you can see blue sky, not a cloud in the sky. It is absolutely beautiful. And there's my little man cave. There it is right there. That's the door to my radio room right there. And there's the house. You see what I mean? So way at the other end of the house is the modem or the wireless router, right? So anyway, it is a beautiful day. I'm going to show you down into the ravine. All right. Look at that. It's hard to see way down there, but it is just perfect. You can see some fall color. Fatsias are blooming, the fatsia trees, loquat, figs, nice, still nice and green. And then there's the beam up there pointed southeast, right? So there we are. Put my glasses on, do some reading. Yeah, it's Scottish mountains are forecast snow this week. Wow. Yeah, no, there's snow up on our mountains here now for sure, but there it is. And then there's the beam. Can you see the beam up there? There's the Yagi, just about 30 feet up there. There's a Yagi beam pointing southeast. That is a southeast direction right there. So let's just see. That's south. And then that's that's north. Salt Spring Island's kind of cockeyed. That's the way it is, right? But anyway, you can see how happy the palms are, right? Those are some tall fir trees. Oh, there's bigger ones than that here. We're going to get those ones cut, I think. Those two are going to cut down. Those are about 120 feet tall. We have so many fir trees all around here. Look at them all. That's Fir Tree Central Station. No neighbors, just forest. That's what we look at, right? It's just, it's really private here, right? That's what I like about it. Nobody can see it, and I can't even see out. So, and you can see the Nandina domestica. This is a really nice one to try. Right there, actually, the berries are coming on that, and then there's berries from last year too. And hydrangeas still blooming. Anyway, I'm going to get back into the radio room. So there's the jungle garden. Look at the jasmine, still nice and green, right? So hopefully the cold weather will stay away from us here on the north end of Salt Spring Island. Even the kiwis are still green. You can see there's the kiwi vines there. They go about that. Those kiwi vines are like 60 feet up into the fir trees. And there's arbutus there too, but that's kiwi vines going way up into there. You can see the palms, and then there's bay trees in behind the palms, and then there's strawberry trees in there too, right? It's like a mixed mash of everything. So anyway, back into the man cave. There's one of my waggies down there doing really well. Into the man cave where it's warm. I got a little heater on in here, and you know, with the sun coming through the window, it's actually quite nice. See? So I don't know if you can see through here. Yeah, look at it, man. Lots of bamboo. And then that looks down into the ravine, that window. There it is. There's my little man cave. And then Wendy's got some of her cards there, right? So let's plug this back in so the battery doesn't go dead. That's the problem when you get an old computer. I've had it for years. The battery is toast. Doesn't hold a charge anymore. Your garden is now compost. That looks cool. Bean, love the shack. Windows shack. Yeah, Wendy, when she built this, she said, what? She wasn't even going to put a window there. But I says, let's do a window. So I took my chainsaw and I cut a hole through the wall, and she put a window. And Wendy built this place, man. 50 C there. Yeah, it is actually kind of cold here today. It's the temperature's going up now. It's 49 degrees, so it's going up since I talked to you, since I said the last temperature. So it's pretty nice out here, Palm Planet. It's very, very quiet. I can't wait till my needle palms get big, though. They'll be nice when they're as big as the ones in the Arboretum, which takes a long time, right? 50C in Nova Scotia. I think my friend's going to sell his place in Nova Scotia. He's down in Clark's Harbor. I think he's talking about selling it and moving out here. And he wants to be close to his family because his wife passed away. With all the rain. Yeah, the conifers like that rain, that's for sure. But you know what? They're very drought tolerant. JL is back. JL is back in the house. JL is in the building. Anyway, the conifers, the most drought tolerant of them here are actually the Douglas fir. The cedar are least drought tolerant, and there's a lot of dead cedars around on the island, just because a lot of them were growing kind of in rocky soil, and you get really, really super dry summers back to back, and it takes its toll. And we've got a lot of dead cedars on our property, so cut them down, make rail fences out of them. Most people would be surprised how quiet parts of central London are, but a couple of 100 feet is noisy. Yeah, well, that'd be like Vancouver too. If you go to the outskirts of Vancouver, the suburbs, it's really quiet. But downtown Vancouver probably can be pretty noisy. 2 hectares of forest were cut down in my... Really? 2 hectares. What is a hectare? Is it 2.2 acres? I think. So it's about 4 acres, something like that. 4 acres? I'm guessing. I'm guessing it's something like that. $375. I'm looking forward to that roast tonight. 2 hectares. Skyscrapers. Yeah, Vancouver, they got the skyscrapers. None of those in Victoria, though. Victoria? Not a lot of big, high buildings like Vancouver. Victoria is very quiet compared to Vancouver. Grand Canyon. There's Douglas firs in the Grand Canyon? What? No way. That's cool. Did you preserve the toyo on tree leaf? No. That wasn't a toyo on tree leaf. That was a magnolia, large leaf magnolia. We do have a toyo on in the front yard there that I grew from seed a long time ago. That's Tetrameles arbutifolia. So the leaf I had, well, I'll tell you what, I'll go grab one. Hang on. Right outside the door here. You know, it's a large leaf magnolia, and they're native to the U.S., right? So, but it is a deciduous tree, so they look like that. But toyon have smaller leaves on them, and they look kind of more like an arbutus leaf. Grown throughout Mexico. Wow, that's cool. I didn't even know there's Douglas fir down in there. Cool. So that's the leaf. Lots of skyscrapers are under construction. I think the tallest 1,000 feet. Holy crikey. That's like from our property to the beach. Your palm is a skyscraper. You have a sky duster. You know, they actually call Washingtonia robusta sky dusters. So that is the leaf right there. So I did bring it in the house, but unfortunately it's probably all dried out now. I asked Wendy if she could do something with it for her art, but I don't know. I think they're pretty cool, though, how they look on the back side of the leaf, right? Got any larch trees? No, there's no native larch trees here on Salt Spring, but some people do grow larch trees. I'm gonna get some more of this stuff. So, but we do have the Metasequoia and the bald cypress taxodium, which, well, I mean, I say kind of a deciduous conifer. Hear that? The border crosser palm. That's what it is. That must be it. How about Washingtonia filibuster? Guess what channel I'm on, people? Washingtonia robusta are freaking weeds in California. But I like them. They don't even plant them anymore. In Hawaii, they're considered an invasive species. They won't sell them at the nursery. Now, this one nursery I go to in Kihei, I said, you guys sell any Mexican fan palms? He says, no, we cut those things down, man. He said, we'll never sell Mexican fan palms or weeds. So they don't sell them. Listen to this idiot on there. Let me see if I can make a call. I'm on 39. I just want to see if I can get out here. CQDX, UDX 791, UDX 791 on the Gulf Islands, North Pacific. Do we have any conditions out there? Got any skip left? UDX 791, Gulf Islands, North Pacific. Quiet. CQ, calling CQDX, UDX 791, Gulf Islands, try. Amazing. Nothing. Nada. Jungle Joe, you are still selling. No, we took it off the market. Decided not to sell. Didn't like the offer we got and got sick and tired of people looking through our house. Well, Wendy got sick and tired of people looking through the house, so we're not selling anymore. Got any Pindo palms? I hear that they're the most. No, they're not. They're definitely not the most cold tolerant. Jubea chilensis is. Selling palms? Yeah, I sell palms all the time. Yes, we always sell palms. Definitely. That's something we'll always do. Highest peak in Baja is over 10,000 foot? Really? In the Baja? Really? I did not know that. They never arrived. Yeah, I'm sure. My palms always arrive. And if there's a problem, then people will tell eBay about that. So it's never happened. That's bullshit. Complete bullshit. Read my ratings. Just go to my eBay channel and read my ratings. So if there's a problem and I ship out my palm seedlings and they don't arrive, people contact me or they contact eBay and I can deal with it with the person. But if they want a refund, they'll get a refund. Go to my eBay. Go see, you don't see any bad reviews on mine. There's no bad reviews. I got 600 and something stars, 100% positive reviews on eBay. Don't have any bad reviews, man. You're looking at somebody else's eBay. You ain't looking at mine, JL. Ain't looking at mine. 100% good ratings. So, yeah, no, there's been times where they haven't arrived into the States because they're confiscating them at the border. But I'll give them a refund. I give those people 100% refund. I left a bad review. Yeah, well, you're full of crap. You never left a bad review. You're full of SHIT. That's what you are. You are full of crap. Oh, JL, you lie so much, buddy. You are such a big fat liar. Decided not to, didn't like the wrecking ball. Tried not to move. Didn't like people saying better off with the wrecking ball. 2023. What type of palms are you growing, Jesse? You growing the windmill palms? Well, during a bad freeze, maybe you might wrap them up. Ask JL. He'll tell you how to protect them. He grows lots of palms in Nova Scotia. I'm not fat. I'm fat phobic. I don't know. You don't have a thumbnail or anything, so we don't know what you look like. You could be. Anyway, no, I got good ratings on eBay. I wrapped it in garbage bag because, no, garbage bag's no good. Well, I mean, lots of stuff does grow in Nova Scotia. I'm not saying it won't, but the climate in Nova Scotia, and I talked to somebody the other day that moved here from Nova Scotia, and you can definitely get a lot more snow and cold than Vancouver. But you can also get warm days too. Summertime can be very nice, and you can have some nice winter days as well. Yeah, prickly pears. Yeah, I'd like to visit Nova Scotia though. I'd like to visit my buddy there one day. Like I say, he's down in Clark's Harbor. My buddy lives down in Clark's Harbor, and he sold his place south of Vancouver quite a few years ago, and he bought right on the ocean, right on the Atlantic Ocean in Cape Sable. Real estate was really cheap there. I don't think it's as cheap anymore. You're in Clark's Harbor? No. Then you got to go visit my buddy. He tried growing palms, but he couldn't. They didn't make it, man. And that's a mild area too. His brother is one of my best friends, and he brought him palm trees to try at Clark's Harbor, and they didn't make it at Clark's Harbor. So I'm just giving you the dirt. Similar to Nevada State. But warmer. It's warmer in Nova Scotia. What you got to do, go make a video of those palm trees that got planted in Halifax or Dartmouth, wherever it is. Maybe they didn't. You must live near the trailer park boys. They're in Nova Scotia too. I think it is. It probably would, and same with New Brunswick. I think Nova Scotia is milder than New Brunswick, though. I've seen pictures of your palms, but they actually weren't your palms. I think there were pictures you took from somewhere else. Give me the dirt. Don't lie. Be honest. I saw you send me some pictures, and they look really beautiful, the palms, and I noticed a freaking massive camera ops in the background that says there's no way that's in Nova Scotia. Yeah, California. Okay, you take a picture, and well, you got a YouTube channel here. Make a video. I tried adding you on Facebook. I don't know. I might be to the friends maximum limit. I don't know if any more friends can be added. I'm not too sure. I don't go on Facebook all the time. I'm on Twitter and Instagram more, right? I just find there's too much censorship on Facebook. If I make a video, will you admit if I see big palm trees in your yard, I will admit that. Oh, absolutely. I heard there are deserts in southwestern Saskatchewan. Oh, yeah. Am I not a friend? I don't know. Are you a friend on there or not? I'm not too sure. Talk to Facebook. They got a limit for friends on Facebook. You can only, so many friends can only be added, and then you can't add anymore. So. Saskatchewan, yeah. There's cactus there too. Drumheller's a desert. I've been there. You know what? I remember taking the kids to Drumheller to go see that Tyrol Museum. And there's so much cactus growing there, it's unreal. Well, I don't go to Victoria very much. You have to come to Salt Spring. Oh. How about at 422 Southwest Ohio, 791 Gulf Islands, North Pacific? How about at 422 Ohio, 422 791 Gulf Islands, North Pacific? Nah, somebody's on AM in there. It's messed up. Can I come to Victoria and have a beer with you? Yeah, but I rarely go to Victoria. You know that? It's too much of a hassle. I got to take a ferry, and then it's a bit of a drive. And fungus in the shower. You've never been to our B&B. You've never been to our B&B. You've never been to Salt Spring Island. I doubt you've been here. Look, you've never been on our property. I can tell you that. Wendy wouldn't have it. She's too picky. You never see that in Wendy's B&B. She's very picky. More picky than I'm at. You might see it if I have a B&B. That's why I don't run the accommodations. She runs accommodations. There's a couple of guests that really irritated me, and I wanted to chew them out, but I couldn't because Wendy owns the accommodations. But every so often, you get a bad apple in the barrel. People that are habitual complainers. and I want to just tear a frickin' strip off of them, but I can't. I actually have to go out somewhere, maybe work in the garden or go for a motorcycle ride and come back and cool off. There's one guy I did give crap. He said something, and what was he? Oh, I have allergies. I have allergies from your room. And I said, that's bullshit. I said that to the guy. That's complete bullshit. You don't have allergies from the room. Well, I'm allergic to dogs. I says, well, there's no dogs in the room. Dogs, no pets allowed at our accommodation. So you don't have any allergies from our room. Because we've never ever had that complaint before. But this guy said he had allergies from the room. I says, that's absolutely virtually impossible. I said, it's pollen. I said, it was the time of the year there was pollen floating around. I said, Wendy's got that too. It's pollen. The pollen count was high. It has nothing to do with the room. It's the pollen count. Just for it. I would fight, but it was... Oh, God. I don't know why you're so hung up on fighting. Would I ever fight a guest? No, I'm not going to fight no guests. Would you... Nothing would grow anymore. Would you salt the earth so nothing would grow anymore? Just BC. JL doesn't like BC. JL wants a fight. JL wants to pick a fight. You pick fights with people, JL? Is that what you do? You go around and pick fights with people? Can I fight the... You can if you want. Wendy will hire you. If we get a bad guest, you can beat him up. You'd be in the UFC. Right on. Used to watch a lot of that stuff. I don't anymore. I kind of got bored of it. Anyway, I'm going to make a call. CQDX, UDX 791, Gulf Islands, North Pacific. There's somebody on AM. Oh. 577 Indiana. 577 Indiana. Sounding good on the Gulf West Coast of Canada. All right, thanks a lot there. 577 Indiana. Thanks for the comeback as well, my friend. Have a good one. Looks like propagation is shifting a bit. Have a good evening. UDX 791, Gulf Islands on the site. 57 383 Wisconsin. You're sounding good. Just when I thought all the skip was pretty much gone, there you are. Sounds awesome, man. I love those Turner microphones, man. Those are very, very popular back in the day, and still a lot of people that use those. The audio is 100%. All right, 383, John. Take care, buddy. Good to hear you out there, and the radio's working good. Good signal up into the red and audio 100%. Cheers and beers. 791 Gulf Islands on the site. It's funny. All of a sudden, a bunch of skip starts coming in when I think it's fading away. I am a chef at Olive Garden, 5-star Michelin chef. Right on. Love Olive Garden. I wish we had one on Salt Spring. Pity you didn't sprain your WDT. Right on. How much did all those gizmos run you? Well, I didn't buy them all at once. You know what I mean? I've had them since 1977, some of them. So over the years, I mean, they're probably worth a few bucks if I had to buy them all, but they all vary in price. I used to keep a weather log. I don't anymore. I actually remember when we were going to move to Costa Rica, I had to downsize a bunch of stuff, and I took all my weather logs from all the way back into the 80s, and I tossed them all into the garbage, which I shouldn't have done, but I did. We got rid of a lot of stuff. We had garage sales and this and that, put free stuff at the end of our driveway. And anyway, no, I used to keep it, but I don't. But I just changed the batteries in my Oregon Scientific weather station before this live stream. I have Oregon Scientific sensor, remote sensor in that Stevenson screen, and I have another one down in the lower Stevenson screen. But no, I just, if it's a really crazy weather anomaly, like if we have a really good, low extreme temperature or really high extreme temperature, then I'll write it down. Costa Rica, well, the mandates, we couldn't go. We just couldn't go. They brought in mandates, so we couldn't leave, right? They wanted us to be jabbed, and I'm not jabbed, so we couldn't go. And then, also, they lost our marriage certificate. That's what also, the Costa Rican consulate lost our marriage certificate. You got a 6-month window to get everything done. We went to the police department, went to the police station to get fingerprinted, record checks. Notary Public had everything stamped. Everything had to be stamped and signed, and needed my mother's birth certificate, my dad's. I had to send it with. There's a lot of paperwork involved, right? And so 6-month window to get this all done. If you lapse, if the time lapse, you have to the beginning again. So they wanted our marriage certificate. We got married on Maui, so it had to be sent back to Honolulu to get apostolized, some special state to send it back to us. They sent it to the guy at the Costa Rican consulate, and he lost it. And he lost our marriage certificate, which really pissed me off, and Wendy. And then the time lapsed. We just couldn't go. I got my 6th booster. Oh God, you must be super healthy. Maybe you've had many. Maybe. I mean, hey, I've had vaccines too. I'm vaccinated. When I was younger, I got them all. I just don't have this one. Like my shirt, like that American flag. I like that American flag. I think that's a nice American flag. I do like the American flag. I also like the Hawaiian flag too. 6 booster. Yeah, I don't need. I got a pretty good immune system here. I've been around people that have been sick, and I just, knock on wood, I'm fine. Maybe some fentanyl too. Damn that thing, sure. Quality fertilizer for my George Floyd palm. There used to be a guy out there that used to name all his palms. He used to make up these names. I'm trying to think. He was from Missouri, and he used to make up all these names, and that's what it reminds me of. A Trudeau flag. Oh, don't you want a Trudeau flag? When I was at the gun club shooting, I'm shooting this beautiful semi-automatic, which he's trying to ban, with a clip of 25 in it. And I said, is there any way we could put a picture of the dictator up there and use that as a, like a bullseye? He said, no, you can't do that. Can't do that. I says, okay, just a thought. You know what I mean? You can't really do that. You're not allowed to do that. So I had to use a regular bullseye. You never shot a gun? Yeah, I got them. See what it says? Gun owner right there. That dangerous thing needs to be taken off of me. See that? What it says? Is there anything else I can say to offend you today? Right? You like that? I like that shirt. Anyway, I don't care. That's all gone. That's in the past now. Do you actually own? Absolutely. You betcha. Locked and loaded over here, guys. Oh, yeah. I think I'm going to get another one, too. No, Trudeau didn't ban any guns. He only banned handguns. He didn't ban handguns. He made it where you can't buy them at the store anymore. But if you already have one, then you're okay. If you already have your handgun and you got your PAL, that's fine. But he made it where you can't go to the sports shop and buy them anymore. The guy's a complete fool. They started taking guns off people. They do the same thing here in Canada. We have a dictator in power. Unfortunately, you know what I mean? And I hate politics. I don't like the guy. Can't stand him. I hope they ban all guns. I don't. I hope we get the new guy in power sooner than later, Pierre Poilievre, and he brings everything back that the other guy took from us, right? That's what we need. Throw that guy in jail. Do whatever they got to do to the guy. Get rid of him. And then we have the new guy in power. And we get all our freedom back and all our freedom of choices. My house has a lot of right on. Your uncle's an awesome guy. I get along good with your uncle. Okay, let's see where we can talk here. CQDX, UDX 791, UDX 791, Gulf Islands, North Pacific. Hey, Sugar Mike, number 9, Arizona, UDX 791, Gulf Islands, waving.
Yes, sir. I'm going to shoot you my number. I want you to take my number. Can you get my number there? Go ahead.
Hey, Sugar Mike 9. How you doing there, Tommy? Sugar Mike 9, 791, Gulf Islands, out here on the west coast of Canada.
791. I want you to take my number. 791. You copy. Get my number there, right?
Okay, fire it away.
I
23. 2384.
Yes, 2384. 602-754-2384.
Right on. You're sounding good out here, man. I got it.
Well, so I don't know what's going on. This COVID is crazy. Everybody told me that it's doing good there. I know.
Yeah, you're sounding good. You're sounding Q5 out here, way into the red.
You got different receiver on that side, man.
Yeah, that mobile's working really good, man. I don't know how much horsepower you're cranking out through the antenna, but yeah, you're booming in here, man. Just like every time I hear you out there, you're 30 over.
Right now, as I said, the Wilson 5000 I'm using right now, and it's I'm running the 7300 ICOM transceiver. But the amplifier is a homemade amplifier that will be here. It's a 12 scale so far here, I do.
Oh, it's working good. It's nice and clear. It's not overdriven or anything. And the ICOM 7300, good radio running it through a Wilson. Yeah, nice antenna. Good setup.
Oh, yeah. Well, you know what? Everybody can set it up here. Everybody can make a house, but to make the quality sound that you're hearing comes to another degree here, I do.
Hey, Roger on that there. Yeah, no, that's a big end. You said 12 pill?
Yeah, it's a 12 bill running on it. The old style. Transceiver 2879 with the red dot. So running in the smoky here right now, I do.
Wow, how's the match on that? You probably must have a pretty good match.
Yeah, they good around the like it, no doubt about it.
It sounds good, man. Sounds really good. Great sound and station.
Thank you very much, my friend. Well, you got my number? You call me, man. You got my number?
Yeah, I got your number here. I got your number.
Okay, man. Call me anytime. Anytime. I want to talk to you. I want to talk to you.
All right, Tommy, right? Your personal is Tom? All right, yeah, that's right, Tommy. Okay, buddy. Hey, drive safely out there. I don't want to tie it up too much longer. And sounding good as usual, my friend.
Thank you very much, man. You're so good as usual, man. One love.
TQ762 Arizona.
All right, SM9 Arizona Mobile. Cheers and beers, SM9 Arizona. Have a good one, Tommy. This is Joe here, Juliet Oscar Echo, out here on the Gulf Islands, North Pacific. We'll be QSX. Have a good one, bro. Guy's a rap singer, raps. Man, that guy's booming in here, man. Are you an LGBT? Nope, none of that stuff, man. Not into any of that crap. I'm out. Peace. All cheers. See you later, WDTV CB. Have a good one, buddy. He's one of those truckers, you know. Here, you get a gun license. You can only pretty much guns as long as it's not fully, fully automatic. I don't know if they've banned all those yet, though, have they? Jones does the curtains match the drapes. Jones, if you catch. Yeah, let's keep it true. What the hell? That's super. That does not sound cool, man. You must be LGBTQ. Okay. Anyway, you know what? I'm going to pull the plug on this, and I might do a live stream on my other channel soon. Yeah, JL. JL is definitely not in Nova Scotia. JL is probably somewhere in the States, I'm guessing. So anyway, I'm going to go to, I think, 111. I think that's a good number to go to. I'll go to 111, and then I'm going to pull the plug. And then I might do a live stream on JSSI. I may go over there after. I'm just going to go inside and grab something to eat. I can't just live on these sunflower seeds here. Anyway, thanks for popping in. And I don't know how much skip I'm going to shoot on here. I think I've done enough DXing here. And there's that idiot on channel 38. It's amazing. You spend all that money on a radio and you do that all day long. Yeah, I'm going to do one. I think I'm going to do one after. I'm going to go in the house for a little bit, go get some firewood. But Joe, that's so weird, man. So weird. I'm so not into any of that crap. Trust me, man. You know what a redneck is? That's me. I would be a redneck. What are you going to eat? Well, I did have some lasagna earlier. Wendy is making some roast, and maybe I'll make some nachos or something. Yeah, potato skins are good. Yeah, you can always, well, you know what I mean? You guys, you know what? I can make you a moderator. Make mine 99. Make mine 99. Let's see. Where are we? There we are. I'm going to make you a moderator. Come on. So if he's annoying, you can actually put him in. You can put people in timeout now. You see that? Make mine 99 is now a moderator. So your thing is highlighted in blue, and you can put people in timeout if you want. If he annoys you, if people in here are annoying you and they're being dicks, yeah, just put people in timeout, or because I get sick of it too, right? Like I actually have zero tolerance. Like if it was in real life, I have zero tolerance for people like that, eh? Like I'm the type of guy you don't bully, you just don't do that. So on here, you know, you can get away with it, but in real life, it ain't ever going to happen. That's just the way I am, right? Trust me, I've had to fill out many incident reports where I used to work for the Parks Department, getting in altercations with people. But I'm honored. You are, yeah. Your chat. Thanks a lot, man. Anyway, so you got a little wrench beside your name, and you have control now. You're a moderator. So is Jesse. You can do it if you want, man. If you want to, if something's bothering you, you know, somebody's causing trouble in here, you have the power to do that now. So does Jesse. So does Palm Planet, right? Oh, I'm already at 111. So anyway, I'm going to roll pretty quick here. Do you hear this guy? Do you hear this guy? I'm just like, does not blow you away. I don't know if you hear this guy on channel 38. Do you hear this guy every single day? Doesn't that blow you away that nobody has ever tracked that guy down yet? This guy can go in there and key up his microphone. I'm sure the guy goes to work and has it going all day. And, you know, the guy's probably got amazing equipment, amazing antenna. What a waste, right? So, anyway, just change it. And I'm going to turn this off. And I'm going to get ready for a live stream on my other channel. I'm going to get ready for a live stream on my other channel. There. All right. Turn that off. Turn that off. I write these down because I got to put the numbers in the title of the video. Anyway, thanks for joining in the stream. A few months ago, that guy from Ohio was annoying on Palm Talk. Oh, is that the? Oh, yeah. You're talking about. I know who you're talking about. Right. Yeah. Okay. So what's the date today? Is it the 20? Is it 25th already? Eh? Wow. Time flies, man. It is going to be Halloween before you know it. You guys blow off fireworks and all that stuff. Halloween's really big here. We have like a big fireworks display. We have people sell fireworks. They haven't banned those things yet, thank God. And people have a lot of fun at Halloween here. It's like a big event on the Gulf Islands. Anyway, I'm going to roll. Go and grab something to eat. Thanks for joining in the video gate. And we did work a little skip in there. We worked 1, 2, that I wrote down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. And there's a couple more in there too. So probably about 17 stations, something like that. And yeah, so my other live stream is on, it's a gardening one, right? It's exotic plants. Banana JSSI. That's my other live stream channel right there. All right. We have a few. Oh, you have Halloween houses out there. Cool. Right on. We'll get a haunted. We get the haunt. They do a haunted house thing at the Man Hall in town. It's pretty cool. All right. So I'm going to roll. I'm going to shut this down. Thanks for coming in the live stream. I'm glad you guys are moderators. No, JL, you cannot be a moderator. You got to be a good boy before you can be a moderator. But you ain't a moderator. Not yet. Maybe one day. You never know, right? You are a good boy. You are a good boy. Well, you got to prove that to us. Right? JL is a, what does JL stand for? Joker, maybe? Because you like to joke around. Shit disturber. Should I tape fireworks to myself and attempt to fly? You could try that. Go for it. I troll a few channels. It's a fun troll. Well, JL's totally a troll. But that's not for here. Nike Cal. Hey, JL, did you see that? Nike Cal. There you go. JL. That kind of maybe sums it up. What do you think about that, JL? What do you think of my pal there, Nike Cal? That's, yeah, eh? I'll send you the video. Send you the videos. Yeah, right on. Well, we're going to wait for JL to make a video too. We want you to get a video on your YouTube channel so we can check out your garden in Nova Scotia. We want to see those palm trees. We want you standing in front of those palm trees in Nova Scotia, right? There we go, right? We can vote on that. What do you think, people? We want to see JL's palms, and we don't want to see Washingtonias. We want to see those trackies. Okay, guys. Have a good one. I'm out of here. I got to go do some stuff, and then I'll be back. Cheers.